Like I stated before, I flew out to Colorado to teach my nephew how to fish. When I arrived, he was still in school, so I went on a reconnaissance mission to see what they were biting on. Plus, I had to get me some revenge. See, 13 years ago, I visited Colorado for the first time when I had to use my brother's dinky, cheap fishing rods. All I know, they was trash, but I was close. Now, I'm back, and I'm educated, and I got proper gear.
All right. It's been 13 years in the making. A revenge tour. The last time I came to this lake, Crystal Lake, near Pikes Peak in Colorado.
So we went back to Crystal Creek. Yeah, I call it Crystal Lake though, like the Friday the 13th movie with Jason. And just like Jason, I'm about to put bodies on the bank.
I'm coming back for revenge.
If you had an e-bike like I do, we could just cruise right there and go fishing.
I ain't got no e-bike. I'm gonna just e-bike myself to this one over here.
And immediately I
All the
noticed
way
that the
down.
water is 30 foot lower
Water's all
than it was the
way
last
down.
time I was here. And as you can
I'm
see,
trying to catch a
where these
fish
floating
now.
docks are, this is where the water
Ain't got
used
nowhere
to come
go.
up to.
They can't hide from it. You ain't got nowhere to swim. Looking for a bank that says yes. I like this bank here. Let's see how steep it is to get down there. Onto it. We're here on Pikes Peak at Crystal Lake in Colorado Springs. As you can see, a lot of water has been released from this lake. Let's see if we can get a trout. I don't know. Can't catch him if you don't try though, bro. Nick.
It is so beautiful up here, looking at these snow-capped mountains, breathing that mountain air. But the wind is whipping. So I apologize for the audio, and it didn't take no time before I caught my first trout ever in Colorado.
Rattle trap, baby, got him. But this mountain wind is blowing through here, so we're gonna do it just like back home with the dough bait.
After a while, I decided to go back to my roots. How I learned how to catch these trout by using that dough bait. In Colorado, they got weird laws where if you buy a fishing license, you only buying it for one rod. But I had to pay another $15 for an extra rod just so I could use 2 poles. Got up all the way up at this top of this mountain with this thin air. I was a mile high casting lines just to get told that the park was closing in like 45 minutes of me being there. I figured we were gonna come back here the next day anyway with my nephew, teach him how to fish.
Trout catching mother.
But they was talking about they had a controlled burn and they was gonna be burning stuff and there was gonna be a lot of smoke. So we were gonna have to go somewhere else. All in all, I love this place. It's beautiful. It was peaceful. And don't forget, don't be a stranger to an angler. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Bro, Nick.
Well, that was fishing at Pikes Peak. And day one, fishing in Colorado Springs. Bro,